Our speaker today is our own Karen Wojahn.
Wojahn.
Wojahn, I never get it.
I know a lot of people don't. It's my husband's name.
And just to remind you, she was born in Wauwatosa, in Wisconsin. It's a suburb of Milwaukee, and she graduated from the University of Wisconsin School of Business in Accounting. She worked in government and public accounting and has actively volunteered with many nonprofits. In her spare time, Karen enjoys traveling, reading, golf, and cross-country skiing. Maybe you had a little bit of that this
I did.
Oh, good.
Yesterday it was beautiful.
She gave a fantastic, fascinating talk last year about the history and art of embroidery, and now she's going to tell us about an amazing trip that she took with the Global
Travelers Rotary Club.
Travelers to Brazil's Amazon rainforest. So, welcome.
Thank you. Yes, very good. Oh, I'll just stand here and you can hear me? Okay. Just so you know a little bit of history, my husband had been a member of Rotary for 44 years and he passed away. And when we moved here in 2021, he joined the Golden Valley Rotary Club. And after he passed away, Mary contacted me and asked me if I would like to join, and obviously I have. And one of my first meetings here was the Global Travelers Rotary Club did a presentation on a liver project that they were doing in Egypt. And as a result of that, they were going to Egypt on a tour. My brother lives in Cairo, Egypt, so long story short, my sister and I ended up going on the Global Travelers Rotary Club to Egypt, and we spent some time with my brother. And then I joined Global Travelers Rotary Club as an associate member. You can only be a primary member of one Rotary Club. So anyhow, just to give you a little information about the Rotary E-Club of Global Travelers, it was formed about 5 years ago. The club focuses on global issues with a team that shares a passion for international service through travel, fun, and friendships. There are over 145 members from all over the United States and the world. Each year, there are about 6 international trips. In the last year, the club has been to Cuba, Brazil, Ethiopia, Eastern Europe, and Calgary, Canada for the Rotary International Convention. Last month, there was a trip to Ecuador and Peru. In the United States, there were trips to Florida, Minnesota, and Kansas. And they just are finishing a trip to Hawaii. I think they return home today. These trips are to locations where members live and for the purpose of social gatherings, social projects, and tours of the area. The presentation that I'm giving now was created by Ken Hiller, who was one of the travelers on our trip to Brazil. He created the video, and there were 2 groups that went to Brazil. The first one was 17 that I was in, and the second one there were 20 on, and that was the maximum number that could be on the trips. So here's the video, and hopefully this all goes well.
Listen. These are the sounds of Amazonia, the Amazon rainforest. It is the world's largest tropical rainforest, famed for its biodiversity, crisscrossed by thousands of rivers, including the Rio Negro, as well as the Amazon. It is home to 1/3 of the world's species, 1/4 of the world's freshwater, 1/5 of the world's forests, and home to over 200 indigenous and traditional communities. Now, let's join these Rotary Global Travelers as they explore Brazil's Amazon rainforest. The most important city in the Amazon rainforest is Manaus. It is also the capital of the Brazilian state of Amazonas. It is a major port on the Rio Negro. And although it is very remote, it has a population of over 2 million people. There is a well-defined dry season and a very rainy season. During our visit in March, the port was bustling, although the river was still 20 feet below its high water mark. The global travelers settled into their hotel, enjoyed a swim in the rooftop pool, and had a nice caipirinha, the national cocktail of Brazil. Mari and Catherine will be our minders for the next 6 days, and their good humor and expertise will be greatly appreciated. The rubber trade made Manaus the richest city in South America during the late 1800s. Many wealthy European families settled in Manaus and brought their love for sophisticated art, architecture, and culture with them. The Opera House closed for over 90 years. It reopened to produce live opera in 1997 and now attracts performers from all over the world, including global traveler Bob Erickson. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Just outside the Opera House, there's a photo crew of 4 memorializing the occasion of a young girl's 15th birthday celebration, the Festa de Debutantes. And just outside a supermercado, 3 global travelers perform a little magic. We are fortunate on this trip to have great guides, Capiro and Eddie. We will be learning a lot from them. In the heart of Manaus is an outdoor rainforest museum. Here there are plants and fungus, butterflies, giant lily pads, and of course, tic-tac-toe. On the shoreline of the Rio Negro is an important historical and architectural building of the city, the municipal market. It stands out today as a cultural and tourist center. The market is a large open market, offering souvenirs for tourists, as well as fresh fruits, spices, and fish. The weather is starting to look threatening, and it's time now to board our boat, the Belo Shibono, which will be our home for the next 4 days. Once aboard, we take off our shoes and spend some time exploring the open air boat.
That's where we slept.
We are underway and get our first glimpse of life on the river. We are heading downriver on the Rio Negro, just east of Manaus. We witness a true river phenomenon, the meeting of the waters of the black Rio Negro River and the silt-laden brown Amazon River. The upper section of the Amazon River originates in the Andes Mountains of Peru. It is rich in sediments as it collects sand and mud, silt from the Andes Mountains, giving it a muddy brown color. It is warmer and flows faster than the Rio Negro. The Rio Negro runs from the Colombian hills and interior jungles, and it's almost sediment-free. Its dark waters get their tea-like color from plant matter and decayed leaves from the Amazon rainforest. travelers find that living on an open air boat is a very pleasant experience. Plus, there are no mosquitoes. The travelers enjoy their time together, socializing, resting, charging their cell phones, enjoying a pre-dinner cocktail, and of course, eating. As we enjoy dinner, the staff has been busy preparing our bedding, and we are soon asleep in the open air. Of course, we are in a rainforest, and during our time, we experienced several major thunderstorms. And the staff works quickly to secure the tarps. Today, we had the opportunity to visit an indigenous community on the Rio Negro. We will experience some of the day-to-day life of the tree people of the forest. Let's hear from the tribal leader.
No distrito de Paricajuera, no município de São Gabriel da Cachoeira, a 1.800 quilômetros fora de Manaus, na cabeceira do rio Piquié, fronteira com a Colômbia.
We came here about 35 years ago on the border of Motubi, the Venezuela country. So from here to get there, their house we came from, that's 1,800 kilometers far.
Global travelers are invited to join in. One last group photo, we say our goodbyes. We board our motorized canoes and enter the flooded streams on the lookout for wildlife in their natural habitat. Capiro will be our guide.
And then you see them reflect the forest reflecting the water. Only reflect water.
The black water acts like a mirror. Flowers floating on the surface seem to be floating in air. Capiro tells us that this tree, one of the largest in the forest, served as a backdrop in the movie Anaconda. High up in the canopy, Capiro spots a family of sloths. There's a red howler monkey. Closer to shore, we spot a family of white-fronted capuchins. Mom is very brave and also hungry as she hops on the front of our canoe to retrieve pieces of banana. The others are too timid and remain in the tree. At dusk, we head out again and using a flashlight, find a caiman. Early in the morning, 4 global travelers head out to fish for piranha with caparo. And of course, it is lightly raining. Fishing with a bamboo pole, Sylvia lands a piranha.
She was the only one who caught one.
Piranhas are meat eaters with very sharp teeth, and if you're not careful, this can happen. But tonight, we are eating the piranhas. Today, the travelers visit an indigenous village of 100. There's a municipal building which houses a school, and we have brought some supplies for it. This village is also home to a sustainable development project to hatch and release young turtles into the Rio Negro. This is a service project with local travelers.
Esse ano nasceram 486 filhotes, que fiquem aqui no nosso detalhe.
This year, we born 460 babies of turtle that they have here.
Each traveler will release a baby turtle from the hatchery safely into the Rio Negro. Later, at the school, in front of his classmates, there's a traditional dance performance by 13-year-old Eric. He is the page for the tribe, a sort of spiritual leader, a role he will perform until he is 21. Perhaps the most entertaining and fun episode of this river adventure was the opportunity to swim with the endangered pink river dolphin. These gentle giants can weigh up to 400 pounds and are up to 8 feet in length. 5 of them have been attracted by the prospect of an easy fish dinner, and they enjoyed bumping into us to get to their fish. We have learned that tapioca is eaten at virtually every meal. It is extracted from the tubers of the cassava plant. On her family's land, this older indigenous woman shows us how the tapioca is extracted from the tubers, made into a meal, and cooked on an oversized paella-type pan over a wood fire. And of course, we get to eat some.
That's Ken who did the video.
A number of the global travelers have been wanting to take a dip in the river, and we get our chance. After a big late afternoon thunderstorm, we go ashore once again to visit our last indigenous village. This village serves about 300 inhabitants, and it seems quite prosperous with 2 schools, including a technical high school. And once again, Most of the children attend school, arriving on a school boat. During the dry season, if the river is too low, there is no school. It is the final day on the river for the Global Travelers, and it is fitting that their last activity is a service project, the planting of a variety of trees to help reverse the deforestation of the Brazilian rainforest. Each of us is given a tree to plant and to give it a name. It is our last hours on the Rio Negro, and heading back to Manaus, we talked with Capro about the education and healthcare issues still facing the indigenous communities in Brazil's Amazon rainforest. It sounds like an opportunity for a new service project for Rotary's Global Travelers. Our final stay is at a fancy beachfront hotel, and we realize we're not on the boat anymore. We meet up with the next team of global travelers, ready to embark on their own rainforest adventures. After dinner and a beautiful sunset, we enjoy more Brazilian music and dancing.
There. Does anybody, thank you. We're a little bit past time, but if anybody has any questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
I have one.
Yes.
Is, so to become a member of Global Travelers and go on one of these trips, what kind of costs are involved for you?
The dues for an associate member are $50 a year. And they try to keep the cost of these trips down. And this was with airfare about $3,000 for me. For 7 days I was gone. Yeah. It is.
And Jeelan and Jim were not in that group photo because they have delays in their travels.
No, they were on the second group.
There was a big group photo of all of you. It was like at the end where you met up with two groups.
Yeah. They weren't they in there? I don't, that I can't, they might have been delayed. I don't remember at that point in time, but I did see them before I left.
And when are your next travels?
My next travels with Global Travelers are in February. I'm going to Iceland for a week.
Wow.
Slightly different climate.
Yes, especially in February.
All right. Round of applause to Karen.
Oh, thank you.
You want note cards?
Yeah, because I use them.
Bless you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
All right,
Yes.
stand and join me for the 4-way test.